Hello and welcome to ZeroPoint Energy, with a 0 point what we talk about and just as much energy. I'm Sean.
This is Jorge.
And tonight we are talking about one of the best Army movies ever. I mean, it's not accurate at the fuck all, but it's fun. And it is 1981's Stripes, starring Bill Murray and Harold Ramis.
And John Candy.
And John Candy, yes. And Sean Young.
And John LaRoquette.
Yes, pre-Night Court.
Anyways, good movie all around. Also, one thing that surprised me, Bill Paxton. How the hell?
Yeah, it's a very young Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton is Cruiser.
Holy shit. Damn.
Yeah, the dumbass
Yeah.
is Bill Paxton.
He, like, the iconic Bill Paxton face that you get from freaking Aliens 2. Like,
yeah, he went from this to Game Over, man.
That was just... Wow, I did not even recognize him. Like, literally, we were looking up the IMDb and the Wikipedia before the episode, and fuck.
Just totally forgot he was in this movie.
Oh, yeah, completely. Now, this movie, just immediate hot take. It's hilarious. You have to watch this. It's all over the place. I love it.
Yes, I mean, it's random. It's fun. I mean... It's early 80s, late 70s, so yeah, it's mildly racist. But not horribly so. It's, for today's standards, extremely sexist.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's in good taste for a movie of this style. We watched the uncut version, the director's cut version, so there's a lot more of the kind of tasteless humor added in there. And then there's a super long scene of just them going to Mexico for no reason.
Was it Mexico, though?
Yeah, it was like Mexico.
That was supposed to be Mexico? God damn.
Yeah.
That is... Yeah, okay. I'm a Mexican. I am offended now. God damn. Para todos los que me entiendan. Perdón. What?
Nothing. I'm going to hell.
Why? Why now? You know what? I can't even just say why anymore. Why now? Let's add it to the list. Like, go ahead. I'll tell Peter.
I don't know. I really don't. I just assume every time I laugh at you speaking in Spanish, it's probably racist.
Did mine ears deceive me, or did you say racist?
No, it's probably racist.
Good. At least it's a little better. Jesus. God damn it. Okay, get back to the movie. Point is, we got awesome talent in here. Like we said, we have Bill Murray, Harold Ramis. We got John Candy, and we also have Sean Young. She doesn't have a long filmography, but she's a good actress. She has been in Blade Runner, which we want to do one of these days. And
also, she's in Dune, which we are definitely going to be doing sometime soon-ish. Hopefully, probably.
Probably. Hopefully.
And of course, we're going to be doing the good version, the extended version.
Okay, there's also different versions of Blade Runner. Which one are we going to do?
Any but the director's cut.
But the director's cut is like the definitive cut.
Yeah, it's also the worst cut.
That's neither here nor there. It's the definitive cut.
It can be the definitive cut. It's still the worst version of that movie.
Fine. Okay.
That would be like if the Snyder cut had been the worst version of Justice League, but everybody says, you have to watch the Snyder cut. No. If you're going to do an extended director's cut of a movie, it has to be better, not worse than the original.
Okay, moving on. So, we start the movie where we have What? God damn it. The names are leaving me. Jesus Christ. Okay. We have Bill Murray. He's a cab driver in what looks to be New York, right?
Yes, it is New York. He's a New York cabbie, and he is apathetic, hates his life, hates his job. Oh, typical New York cabbie.
All cabbies hate their lives?
I mean, you used to drive for Uber. Didn't you hate it?
No, I actually enjoyed it.
You enjoyed the driving, but did you enjoy the people?
Sometimes. Not 50-50.
Right. Now you take that 50-50 and compound it by 8 to 17 hours a day.
Okay, 8 to 17. What the fuck? Okay, I worked a regular job and Uber, and equaled out to about 80 hours a week.
Right, so you got to take a break from having stupid people in your car with you all day.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, I drove people for at least an hour, 30 minutes each one, and they were good people, for the most part.
Yeah, you also live in the era of GPS, so you don't have people screaming directions at you from the back seat the entire trip.
Yes, but they can also trust that I'm not just going around and around and around in circles trying to get more money out of them.
Right, because they can see the GPS on your dashboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever ridden in a cab?
Yeah.
And you had to trust that person knew where you were going after you gave them an address.
Yes, but at that time I also knew where I lived and where I was going, so I knew where they were going.
Right. But did you give them directions along the way?
Sometimes, yes.
Did you give them directions when it was obvious they were lost? Or did you just give them directions constantly?
No, I gave them directions when we were close by.
Okay, see, that makes sense. So you found the specific house so the driver doesn't have to keep looking at address numbers.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, cabbies deal with that bitch who was in his backseat at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
All day long.
Yeah, I didn't have too many like those. I can count them on like one hand. Like 3.
Yeah. Well, like I said, imagine if that was almost every passenger. Or half their passengers.
Those 3 passengers literally every single day?
Well, just people like that. Like, not just 1 or 2 a day. Like, 10 or 20 of them a day. Like, say you drive 50 people every day.
Yeah, I deal with those people with my current job. No.
Yeah. So,
fine.
You would hate your life too. I mean, when you get done with work now, do you hate your life? Do you believe you've made good life choices in taking the job you do?
Actually, sometimes yes.
Sometimes. But in general, especially after you've had to deal with stupid people all day long.
Let me put it this way, okay? My job is to help people. I help them over the phone. Whether they're dumb, whether they don't know what they're doing, whatever the heck they're doing. And I have to do it with a happy tone of voice. Now, that is called emotional labor. That is exhausting. But I do it every single day because I think my pay and the benefits outweigh the fact that I hate my job.
Yeah. True. But at the end of the day, every day, let's say you have a day where you deal with all stupid people all day long. You kind of question life's choices at that point, don't you? Now imagine that happens 3 or 4 times a week every week for a month.
Yeah, I'd probably just jump out of a building.
Or, like Bill Murray did, pull over in the middle of a bridge, throw your keys off, and contemplate jumping off yourself.
Yeah, that must have cost millions.
Well, it's 1980s money, so a couple thousand.
Alright, fine. I mean, it was impressive. Don't get me wrong.
The entire budget of this movie was $10 million.
And it grossed 85. 85.3 million. Damn. Yeah. Gotta love Bill Murray and Harold Ramis. Damn.
Yep, they could do anything on a shoestring budget.
I miss Ramis. I really do.
And okay, since we have the Wikipedia for this movie pulled up, we can actually see the difference in running time for the original theatrical release and the extended that we just watched. It's 106 minutes for the theatrical release, 123 minutes for the extended. So there are 20 minutes of extra crap in this movie. And at least 10 minutes of it is the Mexico scene. That was a long fucking scene.
These guys were trying to go AWOL, and then they went into a dropship. They were going somewhere. They played it off as being intelligence officers, and then they jumped off the bridge. Oh, and Harold Ramis was
high on acid. He took 6 microdons.
I was gonna say tripping balls, but yes.
Yes.
Okay, like God.
He was high as giraffe pussy.
Okay. Where the hell did that come from?
Oh, I don't know. Random shit just hits me sometimes.
Hold on. Where's the bottle cap? I'll throw you something. No, but I mean, okay. This movie takes place in a couple different places. We're in New York, then we're in some kind of fort that actually is Fort Knox, and then we go to Mexico. Apparently, then we go to Germany, then Czechoslovakia, and it's
Italy, then Germany, then Czechoslovakia.
Okay, fine. So I missed Italy. It's the fucking boot of Europe. Come on.
Hey, it's important at the boot. That's where the good food is.
Okay, I can't argue with that. So, I mean, I forgot my point. I completely forgot my point. Fuck.
There's no point to what we talk about.
We were talking about the locations, and I forgot why.
Oh, probably to circle back to the Mexico scene.
Right. Why the hell did they have to go to Mexico? That doesn't make any fucking
Why
sense.
not?
Because we don't even know why the people were being parachuted into Mexico. And then somehow they get captured, they do a song. They get out of a lot of shit with songs in this movie.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The soundtrack is good. Harold Ramis, awesome voice. Bill Murray, kind of flat, but
This movie is the most non-musical musical ever.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Wait, does that mean you don't like it?
No, I love this movie.
Okay, good.
It's just, like you said, like so many random situations along the plot are resolved through the power of song.
Yeah. Okay, there are a bunch of little things in this movie, like dude named Psycho. He's an idiot. He's a complete and utter, angry, what do you call it? Psycho, I guess?
Yeah.
And he carries what are those knives called?
Stiletto.
No, you press a button, they open.
At the stiletto.
Fine, it's a little knife. Anyways, then...
Or switchblade.
Fine, that's the one I was talking about, switchblade. So, then, they finally get a chance to see some action in Germany because Harold Ramis and Michael, why the hell am I saying Michael? God damn it. Bill Murray? Michael Murray. Who the hell's Michael Murray? Bill Murray.
One of those brothers, probably.
Probably. Okay, Bill Murray and Harold Ramis steal this six-wheel drive, not six-wheel drive, just, okay, this minivan with 6 wheels, and they go off to see their girls in Germany, and then the other dudes have to get them back because the commander dude is John LaRoquette, by the way. He's an idiot. I love him. He's an idiot, but they have to get the vehicle back because otherwise, when the general comes back, there will be hell and high water and tsunamis and a lot of evil shit.
Yeah. Fun times.
That's all you have to say. Fun times.
It's an RV with rocket launchers on it.
That should not work.
America. It also had a 75mm cannon.
Did we say it was 75?
It's somewhere between 75 and 80.
Around there, fine.
It's a good-sized shell.
Yes, it was. Yes. They were honestly, they looked like the equivalent of 22 long rifle, only fucking huge. Tell me they didn't.
They did not.
They did.
No.
They were even painted black at the top. They weren't even pointy.
Most artillery shells aren't. They're rounded.
Exactly. Like a 22 long rifle. Or like a ball round.
Or 308.
Fine. 308 too. Okay, fine. Like multiple types of ammunition.
Yes.
But honestly, like the sheer amount of just like the front of it looked like a 22 long rifle, just in comparison. Because it was so small. Like the only part of it, most of this shell was shell, and then you see the top actual munition.
For those of you who will be listening to this on YouTube after we post this, there will be images of the type of shells that we're talking about.
Okay, fine. You can roast me in the comments. Fuck it. Anyways. Wait. Yeah, no. Moving on. What?
Nothing.
You're laughing? It's
I like laughing.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Especially at you.
You are so beautiful to me. No. Fuck you. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, no. What?
Fun times.
Fun times. Like, this entire movie kind of reminded me of when I wanted to join the army, and then going through the entire thing, seeing how they go through it. I remember thinking as a kid, I wanted to join the army. I'm like, this looks like fun. I think the first time I watched this movie I was like 7, so it would have been 1997, around there.
Oh, by the time you were in the army now.
Wait, what?
In the army now, a Party Shore would have already been out by the time you were 7.
I don't think I saw that one. No, I do remember seeing it. I just not a lot of it. It was like
it's the Water Boys.
What'd you say?
I said it's the Glendale Water Boys.
So probably somebody gets it. I don't.
Not my fault. I like Pauly Shore movies. I grew up in the 90s.
I saw Encino Man and the one with the bubble.
Biodome.
That's it, Biodome.
Is Encino Man, Biodome, Son-in-Law, In the Army Now, and there's one more random one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Okay, which one's the one with Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, and they're like at a radio station or something like that?
That's Airheads.
That's Airheads, okay.
Not a Pauly Shore movie.
Huh?
Not a Pauly Shore movie.
Yeah, but it has Brendan Fraser. I mean...
Yes.
Yeah.
So do most of the 90s Pauly Shore movies. And he plays the same character. He plays Link.
Oh.
It's an unofficial extended universe, so at least that's one of those kind of theories about it. It's the Pauly Shore-verse.
Ah.
Because Link makes his first appearance in Encino Man. He plays Link, the missing Link. But then later in the movie Son-in-Law, there's a party scene where Pauly Shore comes to this party and he's dressed as like Chiquita Girl. And he has like, or the fruit hat and everything on.
Yeah.
And Link is there at the party where he literally grabs a plastic frog off of his head, holds a lighter under it like he does in Encino Man, and bites the head, takes a bite off of it. It's obviously a plastic frog. But then he goes, chicken.
Oh.
But then, in the army now, there's a character named Link who walks up to the table when they're eating, and he warns all of them at the table, like, hey, don't eat the chicken. Tastes like frog. And then grabs one of the chicken legs off of their table and plates, tears a bite out of it and walks away.
Okay.
So Brendan Fraser is Link in minimum of 3 of the 4 movies that Pauly Shore did in the early to mid-90s.
So you're saying he's the Link to the Pauly Shore universe?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Brendan Fraser is the Link to all good movies.
Really?
Have you ever seen a bad Brendan Fraser movie?
The Chinese mummy one. The Emperor, I forgot what it was.
That was not a bad Brandon Fraser movie. It was a bad movie in general. He was great in it. Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. Motherfucker, no. It wasn't Jackie Chan. It was Jet Li.
Oh, yeah, Jet Li.
You
At the end of the
bastard.
90s, they were pretty interchangeable.
Bite your motherfucking tongue.
They both had a lot of movies that were heavily billed that they're in the movie. And they're in the movie for a total amount of screen time of like 5 minutes. For a movie that runs 180 minutes.
I can't say you're wrong, but at the same time, they do not look anything alike. Different haircuts, similar build, kind of, depending on the movie.
They're
but
Chinese men in their 50s. I mean,
God, no. They look different. What is wrong with you? I apologize for my friend. He's an idiot.
I don't claim to be otherwise.
You know what? Your nickname from now on is Link. Okay, so
Chicken.
Okay, back to the movie. What?
Nothing. Every time I giggle, you have to go, what? I'm giggle. Sometimes it's a delayed reaction to shit you say. Most of the time it's a delayed reaction to shit I say. Sometimes it's the shit that's in my head.
Share with the class.
Oh, no. No. You don't want me to just regurgitate nonstop the randomness that's in my brain. You've heard the shit that comes out of my brain sometimes.
He's right, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. Moving on. So,
I mean, I can go off on a tangent on the Mouse Utopia experiments.
no. Moving on. Okay. Back to the movie. So, the entire time we have Bill Murray challenging Hulka. Who played Hulka, actually?
Hold on. If you would just scroll to the top, I would tell you when I see the names. But no, you have to fucking change the pages. Go. Scroll. Stop. Conrad Dunn.
Who?
Conrad Dunn.
Funny man. Interesting sense of humor.
Yeah. I also think he's a singer.
He's a what?
Hover over his name. I want to say he's a singer. Oh no, he's an actor. I thought he sang. Oh wait, no, he played Psycho.
Ooh.
Wait. I mixed up my characters here. Maybe Warren Oates. I'm confusing my characters. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
He was in the Wild Bunch.
He's in the what now?
He was in the Wild Bunch. Another good movie.
You should do that one.
God, no.
Why?
It's not that good of a movie.
I want to see the Wild Bunch.
No, Westerns aren't that good. If we're going to do Westerns, let's do Young Guns.
Okay, how about Tombstone?
Which one?
You really gotta ask.
I really do. It's very important how you answer that question. Which one? There's 4.
Okay, the only one I can remember, if I remember, had Emilio Estevez. God, who played Doc Holliday? What's his name? Fuck.
Kevin Costner. That's a nope.
No, not Kevin Costner. Damn it. Hold on, I'm pulling this up. Tombstone. We do not want to get copyright struck. Also, this movie is in the movie. Music is in the movie, sorry.
I'm telling you, it's Kevin Costner. Or Sam Elliott. Could be Sam Elliott.
Kurt Russell. Oh, wait, I was thinking of Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp. Sam Elliott is Vigil Earp.
Oh, you meant the Val Kilmer one.
Here we go,
Val
Kilmer.
Holiday. Yeah, no.
Why?
I mean, it's a good enough movie, but like, none of the movies are really that good. I mean, the more recent one that came out a couple years ago is a lot closer to the book. So it's technically the better movie, but it's a shitty movie.
Okay.
That one takes a lot of creative licenses. It's a better movie to watch, but it's a shitty source material.
Wait, are we still talking about Tombstone, or we're just talking about Val Kilmer movies in general?
No, I'm talking about Tombstone.
Ah, okay. Fine. But come on, it's got Sam Elliott.
That does not instantly make a good movie.
It doesn't, but I like him as an actor, as do I like Kurt Russell.
If we're going to do Kurt Russell movies, let's either do the Escape movies or Soldier. Soldier is a great movie.
Okay, we're gonna do those two. We're gonna do Kurt. We're gonna do
three.
Fine, 3. We're gonna do Tombstone as well.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Can it be the last one? Can we do the 3 good movies first?
God damn it.
Give me something to not look forward to.
No. Okay, where were we?
By the way, by the time you see this episode, it's either going to be number 5, 6, or 10. If you haven't figured out by now that we have a hard time staying on topic, where have you been for the last couple of videos?
Normally I'd fight this, but he has a point.
We record these in advance and we have no idea when they get posted. Whenever we finish editing them.
I hate you.
What? It's a we thing. We record these. We edit them. They go up in whatever order they fucking render in.
Render in. Okay, fine. Okay.
Look up Blazing Saddles and see if he did the movie. It's Elmer Bernstein. Bernstein? Something like that.
Blazing Saddles.
The main score for this movie takes a lot of fucking sounds from Blazing Saddles and also City Slickers. So we're pretty sure it's the same guy who did the score, the music.
How does he score?
Just keep scrolling so you get the information.
Sorry, everybody.
Ching, ding, ding. Wait. Let's see, writing characters. See, why doesn't this one give you the little sidebar like the other one did?
I don't know.
It tells you what it was released and all that.
Okay, sound department. No. Makeup. John Morris.
Huh. Okay.
Okay. Back to...
Look up City Slickers.
God damn. Okay, fine.
I know, because that song stuck in my head now.
We're probably wrong, but eh.
We're probably wrong. It's definitely in this movie, though, I think. It's the main score for City Slickers. We know that much.
Okay, so score. Music by...
Mark Shulman. Okay, so it's all done by different people, but they all use the same exact song.
I guess.
Crazy bastards.
Alright, anyways. So.
Well, the only song that's officially credited in the score when you're watching the credits for this movie is Rubber Band Man.
That's weird.
Yeah, no.
Good song, just weird. Yeah. So, in this movie, we have interesting alternate takes because we have extended scenes.
Yes.
I don't even remember how they convinced Ramis after they were saying, like, we have to go rescue our platoon and shit. Because in this one, literally, they walked away and then they talked. Ramis was like, I'm going to be a typist. That this is not what I'm going to do. This is bullshit. Don't make me do this. What's wrong with you?
Well, I think that scene happened, but we saw the unedited version of it or the extended version of it.
Oh.
Because bits and pieces of that conversation that I don't remember. So it's like they took out chunks.
My favorite part was, "Come on, we can do this." No, I'll drive. Okay.
You want us to go to Czechoslovakia? It's an enemy territory. No. I'm driving. Let's do it.
I mean, you can see that that's their relationship. I mean, at the beginning, it looked more like Ramis actually leaned into it, kind of, because he didn't mind as much.
Part of me thinks that carried over into the recordings for Ghostbusters. Like, we're going to use an ambulance. No. You can drive. Yes.
I think you're right. I'm not sure, but I think you're right. Let's see. Nothing really stood out. God damn it. Hold on, I'm pressing pause.
What? No, why?
Because I can't really think of what to say.
That's fine. You don't have to have something to say. Because I know what you're going to say. There's nothing that really stands out about this movie. This movie it's fun. It's interesting to watch. It's
beautiful ladies.
A movie.
It's got beautiful ladies. PJ Souls. One of the most beautiful women in the world. Very sexy. She plays a dumb blonde really well. I actually don't know if she's a dumb blonde, but beautiful woman. Awesome. The way she portrays the relationship with her and Bill Murray, it's really playful. It's actually pretty funny, too. There's a scene where they are in the general's house and they're not supposed to be in there, and yeah.
Yes, she gets a spatula taken to her. She got the Aunt Jemima treatment.
Yes, and then her favorite, for some reason, I don't know how or why, because they don't show it, is an ice cream scoop. How the hell do you tease a woman with an ice cream scoop?
Think of it.
I don't want to.
And that's why you don't understand.
I mean, okay, I'm not ashamed to say it. I've seen plenty amounts of adult material in my life, and I can't imagine it. I really can't.
I've seen more random things than ice cream scoops up there.
What?
I said I've seen more random things than ice cream scoops shoved up there.
Okay, moving on. Then we have Harold Ramis and Sean Young in the other room, and they're playing the force field game, where they're trying not to touch each other, but they're trying to get as close as possible before touching each other, and if you touch, you lose. The person who did the touching loses. I played this game. It's a fun game. But back in the day when I was more religious, I didn't want to lose. This man wanted to lose.
I mean, yes.
I mean, it's Sean Young. She's a beautiful woman. I can't say amazing actress because we've seen her in a couple of things. In here, she does a decent job.
She is an amazing actress.
In Blade Runner,
she plays the only good, likable character.
Really? The only one?
Really?
Dude, in Blade Runner, there's the... I call him the toy maker because I don't know what else to call him, but the toy maker dude who picks up the replicant in the streets. I like both the street... I forgot her name. God dang it.
Exactly.
The one who wears the poofy hat.
Oh.
Okay, the street replicant who it's raining and she's supposed to be a pleasure robot.
Oh, Patricia Arquette.
Wait, that's Patricia Arquette?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay, fine. The Patricia Arquette character in Blade Runner and the toy maker dude. They were likable. Come on.
Oh, they were, but they're forgettable. No one forgets Sean Young. I mean, of those characters that you say are more memorable, which ones of them got cameos in Blade Runner 2049?
Got what?
Cameos in 2049.
Fine.
Exactly. The one good, likable character.
We'll agree to disagree. No, Rutger Hauer. Actually, no. We're derailing again. Moving back. Okay. So,
hey, Rutger Hauer. That's great in that movie.
I was about to say that, but then I changed my mind to go back to the movie we're trying to review.
Fuck the movie we're trying to review. Let's talk about Blade Runner some more.
God damn it! Why?
Oh, we could just talk about Rutger Hauer movies. Did you see the one where he's a blind samurai?
I think so. It sounds familiar.
It was amazing.
Anyway, hold on. Back to Blade Runner. Like, Rutger Hauer as, I forgot the name of the main villain, but he played an awesome main villain. Like,
yes.
He played the crazy, he played the bad guy who is not actually a bad guy. He actually just is put into this position and he has to play it out because he has no choice. Literally, his character had no choice at that point.
Yeah, I mean, he's technically not a bad guy. That's the thing. Realistically, the bad character in Blade Runner is Harrison Ford's character.
No, yeah, I agree.
He's technically a murderer.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean,
but we're supposed to sympathize with him and root for him. But the replicants are the ones who, like, they're oppressed when they finally fight for their own, like, freedom and everything. It's because they have a limited lifespan anyway. Like, Rutger Hauer dies in that movie, not because Harrison Ford kills him, but because he legitimately ran out of time.
Yeah.
That means the bad guy won.
Yeah, and at the same time,
he realized his dream. He got to Earth. He got to be free. He died free.
He died human.
Exactly. That's all he wanted.
Back to Stripes. So.
They blew Hulka up.
What?
They blew Hulka up.
Oh god, that was my favorite scene.
Coordinates are important when aiming a mortar.
John Larroquette's commander character is going through the mortar training division, and for some reason, a couple of cadets, cadets. No, not cadets. Wrong term. Recruits. Thank you. Recruits have the mortar pointed the wrong way. They were actually trying to get it pointed the right way, and he's like, "Why aren't you shooting? Shoot." But we're trying to get the coordinates. Dude, you're here to learn. You have to learn by doing. Shoot! And then they shoot. And then, at this same time, I was about to say McMurray. God dang it. Bill Murray! Bill Murray is with Hulka and the platoon, and they're trying to do the climbing rope thing. And a guy, what was it, Cruiser at the time, or someone else?
I think it was Barrios.
Barrios. He was trying to climb up. He couldn't. He fell down. And then Hulka's saying, "Get back up. Do it. You can do it. Get on up there."
We have women on this base who can do it better than you.
Again, sexist, but it's the time. And then Bill Murray is like, "Why don't you do it?" Hulka then says, "Why, all right, I will." Starts climbing up, he gets up there, then he makes a speech about being up there, and then suddenly, oh shit. And then, boom!
Honestly, the best part of that is when he's laying in the crater afterward. And then you got John Candy, like, "Sir, does this mean we have the rest of the day off?" And then he proceeds to start choking, because
the entire time choking John Candy, and John Candy's like, get him off, get him off, get off. And then we have the scene where John Larroquette...
I want to start responding to that when people ask me yes or no questions.
Honestly, I was thinking of Darth Vader's Force choke, where, like, literally people piss him off, and then he's like, but instead of just silent,
That's
like,
it.
Imagine that during that scene where the one guy is questioning Darth Vader's old religion in, what's it called, A New Hope, and then Darth Vader suddenly just starts to choke him, and you can hear the entire time. Yes, exactly. So after that, we have John Larroquette, and all the guys are in his office, and he's telling them, like, we don't know what happened exactly, but it was Sergeant Crocker's fault because it was his platoon, even though they were under orders of Larroquette. And then they're saying that's not what I heard, and then he's like, shut up, all y'all. Huh?
Who said that?
Yes. Who said that? And then Bill Murray says...
How do you get that information?
He said that, and Bill Murray was like, I did, sir. I heard it somewhere. And... heard it through the grapevine. I didn't even hear that. What?
Singing the California Ranger song. Ooh, we should do that movie.
No.
It's a good movie.
No.
Why? Why you gotta crush my childhood? Because you had a shitty childhood.
I was born during the 90s. That's one of the best childhoods ever. I was between freaking analog technology and digital technology. I know it all.
I was born in the 80s. I had He-Man. I had She-Ra. Robotech.
Where's Robotech now, huh? Where's Robotech now?
They finally got the licenses to start releasing it in America again.
Oh shit, you're right.
Actually, now they have the license to officially release Macross stuff.
They do not.
They do. Yeah, they worked out the deal.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if they worked out the deal so they can officially dub Macross, but they can officially release it now.
What is that, like 20 years worth of Macross?
Oh, God, yes. 30 at this point.
That's a lot of binging. Damn.
I just want Frontier and Delta. That's all I want.
Well, you can have it now, I guess.
I know. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Okay. Now I forgot where I was. God damn it.
Let's start over again.
Okay, so they're in John Larroquette's office, and they're going... Right, I said that already. Fuck.
Okay, you're trying to do scene breakdown. Don't do scene breakdown.
No. I had a point after. That's why. I forgot what it was, though.
Okay,
Fuck.
so what's the point after for him basically explaining to them that if they fuck up during the graduation, he's going to make them repeat the entire thing?
They fuck it up again by going to a titty bar.
Yes.
Oh my god. And this was an extended scene, too. Oh, jeez.
Yes, they extend it. You get a lot more dances. You get a lot more titties.
And then...
you get a lot more mud.
But if I remember correctly, at least in my memory, I thought Ox lost.
No, he ended up winning. Because all he had to do was take their tops off.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways. He had to take their tops off. And this bar was basically Times Square in the 80s/90s before Bloomberg was trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
And then the cops come around, and then that's when Sean Young and PJ Souls come in and save Harold Ramis and Bill Murray one more time, and the rest of them are taken off and told, you're going to graduate, and if you don't graduate, then you're going to go through basic again.
Yay!
No.
But more exercise for John Candy. That's why he joined in the first place. Wanted to lose some weight. Or do a whole nother tour of basic. Yeah.
Okay. No. Anyways, so then we have the iconic graduation scene with Bill Murray leading everybody, doing the... Is that actually the name of some of those? Or did he make those up? Huh?
It's a drill.
Thank you, drill.
Did he actually... the rifle drill.
Rifle drill. Did he make up the name for some of those? Because that did not sound right. For the flipping and stuff, like, he said, like, something of dog, and I don't know. He made up his own names for
it. He was
it,
making up his own names. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then everything, Talaro gets, like, surprised. He's like, no, but the general's impressed, and he wants them in Italy, and that's when we had the other fast go.
Because he was impressed because he was looking for go-getters who could take initiative, and like as soon as he found out that their drill sergeant literally was like blown up and in the hospital, so they finished their last week of training on their own. Like, those are the guys I want for my special project. Why?
And again, the special project was
a battle with a bingo. A battle bagel.
A battle bagel. Oh, God. Yes, a battle bagel.
I mean, we could give it another name called a war wagon. War wagon.
I guess. Oh, okay, fine.
That was kind of Clinton-esque there. War wagon.
I was thinking more Bellumwagen. Bellum, war.
Tallenwagen.
Battle wagon, fine. And why would the American military come up with this? No, that was the one thing that when I was a kid, I was like,
blend in with urban environments.
What?
To blend in with urban environments.
It's okay, I guess. But at the same time, as a kid, the entire time I was like, no, this is bullshit. They would not do this. Like, where's the tanks? Where's the armored vehicles? Like, if I remember, what are they called? APCs. Shit like that.
Yeah, they had those.
You cannot, no, just no, oh God.
Remember, this was the 80s, so this is before the Stryker, before the Prattman.
Fine.
Technically, it was before the Abrams, but after the Abrams simultaneously.
That's another thing. The guns they were using when they were Russian or Czechoslovakian. What do you call a Czechoslovac? A Czechoslovakian?
Czechoslovakians or a Czech.
Okay, fine. Czechoslovakians. The guns they had, the tanks they had, no.
Well, the Cold War was still happening in the 80s, so we didn't have armories full of surplus AKs and that.
Yeah, you know what did? Well, they weren't surplus. They had to make them, but still.
Oh,
Red Dawn.
Yeah, that came out after 1981.
It was the 80s. Who cares?
Well, a lot of the rifles.
I know.
Yeah, a lot of the rifles from this movie made its way into that movie.
Yeah, on the Wolverine side, maybe.
Well, no, some of the AKs and stuff. They're fake AKs.
Fine.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on with you. We're recording. I hate you. Okay. Anyways. So. Why?
So I fucking can.
Stop it.
No.
Okay, back to Stripes. I get why it's called Stripes, but I thought it would actually have some kind of designation in the movie, like they would have a speech like, "These stripes mean you're now a corporal," or some shit like that, but no.
Yeah, no.
Are you just laughing again, or you thought of something funny?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to share with the class, or this again? Another one of those thoughts in Cthulhu in your head and blah.
Well, I had a fun thought, but it's about a movie we watched the other day that we didn't record about. We're going to record later.
Then don't tell it. Okay. God damn it. Stop making my job hard. I'm going to have to cut this out.
No, you're not.
Jiminy Christmas.
You gotta leave it in. You gotta leave the stupid stuff in.
Then why didn't you... No, I'm not even going to go there. Fine.
Why didn't I what?
I'm not going to say it. Moving on. So... Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for his bodily Sorry, bodily noises, first of all. Second of all, just
perfectly
so you know,
natural.
we're wearing headphones while doing this, so I can literally hear his reverberations of his bodily noises going through my ears directly.
It.
What?
I can taste it. Tastes like peanut butter.
Moving on.
I haven't had peanut butter in hours.
Moving on. We have Sergeant Holka, who was injured. Okay, the guys meet up with the girls in Germany, and we have another extended scene where we have...
fun times occurring.
Yes, fun times occur between Bill Murray, PJ Souls, Harold Ramis, and Sean Young. You don't see nothing, obviously, except the extended scene, which... interesting scene between Bill Murray and PJ Souls, to say the least.
Like the extended part of that entire scene is like the Bill Murray PJ Souls scene goes on way longer than it did in the theatrical cut.
Longer than it should have, really, but it was funny. I'll say it was worth watching.
It was worth watching.
Maybe
it
once.
was funny, but it did hit. It started hitting that. Okay, we can change scenes, fade to black, shitting scenes.
Yeah, it's
like the same joke. You're going forever with it. We don't stop the joke.
Yeah, I mean, let me put it this way. PJ Souls is a beautiful woman. That doesn't mean I gotta stare at her.
Yes.
Yes, you agree, or...
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
A little from column E, a little from column A.
I swear...
Sprinkle column C thrown in.
I thought you said a little from column E, a little from column B. I'm like, what?
Nope, I did some B and some A. And a little bit of C.
Okay, anyways. Like, this movie was an exercise in mediocrity, comedy.
It was great when it came out.
It was great when it came out. It is still funny today because we grew up in that age and we can understand the difference. But yeah, if any youngins watch it now, you're probably going to get offended. And if you do, dudes, come on. Like, you live in an age where you can literally watch TV from any decade, you can get your hands on any kind of literature from anywhere in the history of humanity. Understand things in the time when it came out. Don't think, oh my god, I can't believe I'm reading this now. Like, yes, we've advanced, but at the same time, you're still looking at something from the past. Understand that.
The past was the best.
Okay, Stalin. I mean, I'll admit, it was funny. I laughed my ass off. And I laughed my ass off when I was 7. But I can recognize, no. I mean, okay, you know what? Fuck it. This movie, worth watching, yes or no?
Yes, absolutely worth watching. I highly recommend it to everyone who's even remotely interested in decent comedy from the 80s. I mean, I think this is the first time Bill Murray and Harold Ramis teamed up for a movie.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
And like, it just shows the great chemistry that they had going on into Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2.
No, yeah, I agree, definitely. I wish we could have seen more of Harold Ramis and other stuff, though, you know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the gentleman is dead. Great man, great comedy, at least as far as I can remember.
Good director. He directed a couple of really good movies.
Really? Yeah. Nice. I kind of wish that Bill Murray would kind of get back in the game along with Dan Aykroyd, but they're obviously older now. Go ahead.
They were in their 30s in the 80s when this movie came out. That was 40 years ago.
So what you're saying is, I'm old.
Yes. But what I'm also saying is, it's totally understandable that they don't do that many movies. They're in their 70s and 80s now.
Yeah, I know. I just wish they... Let me put it this way. You know how usually Hollywood stars do a bunch of movies at the beginning of their career, and then once they get made, or, you know, they're stars and they're known for their acting, they start choosing their own stuff? Or they start making the movies that they want to star in?
Yeah.
Kind of like that. That's kind of what I wish they did. These guys kind of like...
They did that.
Like what?
Bill Murray owns a production company, or at least he's like a big investor in one.
Investor, I remember.
If you see him in a movie nowadays, he had a hand in the creation of that movie. And Harold Ramis, before he passed, yeah, he didn't act as much, but he directed and wrote a lot of movies still.
But the acting, that's what I would have wanted to see. You know what I mean? I'm glad to know they wrote it, but at the same time, they know the inflection they wanted to put into it. I mean, everybody interprets a script the way they see it, and it can bring something completely new to a character. Like when we saw Fences, like the 2 comparison scenes for Fences. Remember?
Fences?
Well, okay, we saw a comparison scene between Denzel Washington in Fences and what's his name? The guy who played the voice of Darth Vader.
James Earl Jones. I did not watch that movie with you.
No, not. It wasn't. It was a YouTube video. We were watching the comparison in the scenes, and it wasn't a movie. It was a theatrical release by literal theater, like fucking.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
God damn it! I swear you did. Fuck.
You probably sent it to me, but I honestly don't watch half the videos you send me on YouTube.
Motherfucker!
It's not my fault.
The fuck it is. You're a lazy ass. You got plenty of time.
You send me things that aren't entertaining.
Motherfucker, you're one of the smartest idiots I know.
Yes, I am. Yes,
so
I am.
Watch it. You would understand it. You will get the intricacies, the differences.
Yeah, I get the intricacies. That's why I watch movies. That's why I agreed to do a podcast where we discuss these movies. But sometimes I don't care.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to stop this because I'm going to stab him.
Ooh.
Why ooh?
I found my zip tie.
Okay. Okay. Literally, had we... Okay, moving on. Fuck it. Fine. It's lost. The moment's gone. You know what, people?
No,
we love you.
I can honestly say I did not see a video that compared it. I don't know if you sent it to me or not. You may have. I may have skipped it. I may have started watching it and got bored with it. Because sometimes videos like that take so long to get to the fucking point, but they're having a serious discussion about the same thing. Like, I despise... Like, we ramble.
Yeah.
We go off topic. That's fine. I find that entertaining. But if we'd stayed on topic for 20 fucking minutes to finally get to the, in the theatrical release, this item is on this side of the line, but in the extended version, it's on this side of the line, and there's significance there. It didn't take us 20 fucking minutes to point that out.
Okay. Dude, I literally sent you a 10-minute video. 5-minute scene, 5-minute scene comparison. Not literally playing them at the same time.
Like I said, I'm not sure if you sent it or not. I don't remember.
Let me finish. Hold on. I'm making a point here. Okay? Literally, it was comparing the way one dude does a scene to another. Same script. Just the different ways they play it in terms of their personalities as well as what they want to portray. How they saw the character. Okay? It wasn't a comparison like freaking in the actor's studio or whatever that show was. That's boring. See, I agree with you.
That probably also would have been one of the things that I would find boring, because that's one of those that they explain why they're showing that in the description, right?
Yes, it was like
it's in the
sentences.
Text description of the movie, of the video.
Yeah, it was like
it plays. Here's the scene, and here's the scene, and there's no one narrating or talking over it.
No.
Yeah, that would bore the shit out of me. I can't watch that.
Why?
They don't have to, I don't read the descriptions on videos. I'm lazy and stupid. I am absolutely one of those people. I require clickbait and a good thumbnail.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having a bit of a headache because of how stupid this is. I really, really am. Okay, you know what?
I have given my co-host an existential crisis over my, as he would call it, my intelligent laziness. I'm very intelligent, but also very lazy about how I put forth my intelligence, and it shows when I have to watch YouTube videos for research.
You fall asleep listening to YouTube videos for research.
True, but that's my own stupid research into things like the molten salt reactor experiments.
We're not going there. Moving on. Okay, you know what? We're over an hour.
I was just talking about one of the bad ones for a change. The molten salt reactor experiments were actually a relatively good thing.
Okay, fine. We're not talking about that, though. We're supposed to be talking about movies. Moving on. We've been here for about an hour. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I've got a headache, and he's annoying the crap out of me. You're a motherfucker. I love you people. Subscribe, comment, like, all that shit. You know what? Because we like doing this, and I'm pretty sure you like hearing us. Fuck you. Fuck you people. I love you, but fuck you people, and especially fuck you.
Love you too, buddy.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.